we're going to look at graphing absolute value functions. To graph an absolute value function, you want to take what's on the inside of the absolute value, which is your x plus 3, set it equal to 0. Then you're going to go ahead and solve that. So to solve that, we're going to go ahead and subtract 3 from both sides. This right here, this number is what you're going to do is to put it in the middle of your t-chart, your xy chart. Then you're going to choose 3 numbers on each side of that. 3 above that, and then 3 smaller ones below that. Now, all we're going to do is take these numbers, plug them in, and find the y values. I'm going to start with the negative 3. Negative 3 plus 3 is 0. Absolute value of 0 is 0. Times it by 2, subtract 4, and we get our negative 4. Then we're going to go ahead and just plug in all the rest of these numbers. Now, if you have a graphing calculator, your graphing calculator could go ahead and generate this table for you. If we do it by hand, negative 6 plus 3 is negative 3. Absolute value is 6 times, or is negative 3 times 2 is 6, minus 4 is 2. Plug in our negative 5, plus 3 is negative 2. Absolute value of negative 2 is 2, times our 2 in front is 4, minus our 4 on the outside is 0. And then we could take our negative 4 and plug it in. Negative 4 plus 3 is negative 1. Absolute value of negative 1 is 1, times 2 is 2, and 2 minus our 4 is our negative 2. And then we could plug in the other numbers on the other side. Take negative 2 plus 3 is 1. Absolute value of 1 is 1, times our 2 minus our 4. Plug in negative 1. Negative 1 plus 3 is 2, times our 2 in front, minus 4. And then plug in our 0. 0 minus or plus 3 is 3, times our 2 in front, minus 4. And then all we're going to do is go ahead and plot those points. We're going to go ahead and plot the blue point over 3, down 4. Then you're going to go ahead and plot your other points. Oh, yep. Over 2, down 2, over 1, down 0, over 0, up 2, and then you'll plot the points up here. Left 4, up 2, the next one up of negative 5, 0 is left 5, up 0, and so on, and then you'll go ahead and draw those in. Absolute value when you graph it will give you the shape of a V, and we do have that shape. Same idea on this next one. So take what's on the inside, set it equal to 0, x minus 2, set it equal to 0. Solve it, get it by adding 2 to both sides. You want to choose 3 numbers on each side, 3 that are a little bit bigger, and 3 that are smaller. And then take your 2 right here, plug it in, get absolute value of 0. Absolute value of 0, 0. Do the opposite of that, and then add 3. And you do that for all these, just like we did on the last problem. You plug each one of these x values in for your x. So if we take 5, 5 minus 2 is 3. Absolute value of 3 is 3 times the opposite of that, which is negative 3 plus 3. And so you could, that's where the 0 comes from. You can do that for all of these. You're going to go ahead and plot your points. Left 2, up 3, left 2, up 3. And you're going to go ahead and plot all those points, and when you do that, you will get your shape of a V. And if I do that correctly, it should show up. Oh, that's because I was going left 2, up 3. Yep, teacher even makes mistakes, just like some of you do. You got to go right 2, up 3, and we get our absolute value graph.